Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. I originally wanted to do today's sitting out in the garden, but it's a cold and wet, rainy winter's day. So here I am inside. You might wonder, by the way, about opening an umbrella inside the house. Well, we Zen Buddhists aren't too superstitious, so it isn't much of a problem. Knock on wood. But our subject today is the weather. Because in our Zen practice of just sitting shikantaza, we learn to take the weather just as it comes. And by the weather, I mean all of life. Rainy days are rainy, sunny days are sunny, cold and wet, and unpleasant days that chill us to the bone are just what they are. And the beautiful days of spring are what they are too. We don't reject any of it. We don't wish that the rainy days were sunny or the cold days warm. Well, part of us does, because in our Zen practice in life we're always working on a few different ways of seeing things, and of course as human beings we always prefer the warm and sunny days. But in our Zen practice, too, we learn to drop all resistance to things as they are. And when it rains, we let it rain. And when it's cold, we just shiver, shiver, shiver. This lack of resistance to the way things are is one of the reasons that, well, in fact, it is the reason that in shikantaza, we sit dropping all thoughts of things being some other way than just as they are. We drop all thoughts of should be, or we'd prefer if it would be. We drop our likes and dislikes and resistance, and we just sit. Because in Master Dogen's view, every phenomenon of the universe is perfectly just what it is, whether we like it or not. And life is all sacred, even the parts of life that we consider unpleasant or ugly, that chill us to the bone. It's all life, you see. It's all the living. Now there are ways of practicing Buddhism where people seek to attempt to attain a state where it's always sunny, always clear. And sometimes in our Buddhist practice we reach such a place too. But we're not rejecting all the rest of it, you see. Not in our shikantaza view. We don't just try to stay in the sunny and warm and peaceful place. But we see that even when it's raining, even when it's cloudy, there is still the peaceful sun, the blue sky that I spoke about yesterday, even on those cloudy days, you see. And so, even if we don't see the clear and blue sky and only see the clouds or the rain, we just let that be. We just let that be. How peaceful it is, how free to accept life just on its own terms. How sad it is to wish always to be happy. But how happy it is to be willing to be sad sometimes and happy other times, and just plain in between at other times too. How much lack of peace is there for the person who wishes that things were always peaceful and rejects the times that are disturbed. But how much peace is there for that person who is at peace with both times that are peaceful and times that are not? You get where I'm going with this? So, when it rains, let it rain, as was said by that great Buddha. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'll just let it be. Shall we sit with that? Oh, what did I do with my bell ringer? Well, oh, here it is.